My name is Heather Olins. I am a fifth-year graduate student in the Department of Organismic and Evolutionary Biology at Harvard. I study microscopic organisms that live in volcanoes at the bottom of the ocean, and I am particularly interested in figuring out what they're doing and how it influences chemical cycling throughout the greater ocean. So on Friday, I'm headed out on a cruise. And it's probably not the kind of cruise you're thinking. This is a research cruise where we get on a big boat and we go out to sea, and you spend anywhere from a couple days to a month or even 2 months doing experiments, collecting samples from the bottom of the ocean. This cruise is a special one because it is testing out the newly renovated Alvin submersible. So the Alvin is a pretty famous sub that discovered hydrothermal vents and found the Titanic and a bunch of other things, and it recently got totally renovated, and so this is the first time that scientists have gotten to play with the new Alvin sub and check out its new cameras and see all the new things that it can do. And so on Friday I head out to help them with that. So diving in the Alvin sub is really, really cool. Basically, get in the sub and then they lower it off the back of the larger boat, and at first you're sort of bobbing around on the surface, but as soon as you start to sink, it's like you're not in a moving boat anymore because you're not being moved by the waves anymore. So you're just sort of sinking, and it doesn't really feel like you're moving at all. And it takes about 2 hours to get down to the bottom of the ocean, but in the first 20 or 30 minutes, the light from outside begins to disappear as you get deeper and deeper. And once you get out of the photic zone, down below about 300 or 400 meters where there's no more light, you look outside the little windows, and especially if you turn off the windows in the sub, you get a blue bioluminescent light show the whole way down. So if you cup your hands around your eyes and lean out of the window, you see these little blue flashes. And as you get deeper and deeper, they change in intensity and pattern as you go through different biological communities. But it's really easy to think that the ocean is totally empty, and when you're staring out and seeing all these blue flashes, you realize that it's not empty at all.